There we go. Now I'm doing. Welcome back, baby. Everybody, welcome to the podcast. Got the comedian, very funny, very recently released your new special, man. It's funny. I've watched it a couple times.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
The very funny, very talented Josh Edleman, man. Dude. So how's that been with the release? I know it's something you build up to.
Yeah, I mean, it has not been a life-changing thing.
Yeah.
But I think I think there were like 3 goals, and or 2 goals.
Yeah.
And one was for it not to be embarrassing.
Oh,
it wasn't embarrassing. It's doing all right.
Yeah. No. I mean,
there was this panic. There was this true fear. All I wanted. So this company, Super Nice Guys.
800. Yeah.
No, Super Nice Guys.
Oh, super. Oh, I thought you were just saying
who are super nice guys. They did pay for me to have a
record.
special, and they did help fight for me to get the special on the platform I wanted.
Yeah, 800.
Which was 800 Pound Gorilla.
Yeah,
and the funny thing was they preferred for it to be with comedy dynamics or something where people would be ordering it off of
like an Amazon or something like that.
Like going through the pay to watch beginnings and then go to Amazon, etc.
Yeah,
and I really wanted the YouTube release.
More availability.
But as the YouTube release started to approach, you're like, oh my God, if this was on Amazon, I would just have no idea how many people were watching this, and that would be great.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it being a huge embarrassment. But with YouTube, there's no avoiding.
You can't
seeing
the view count.
Seeing the view count.
Oh,
seeing the comments.
Dude.
Seeing all those things. And as it approached, I was like, oh God, this is gonna drop. And I'm going to have 100 views, and I'm going to be mortified. There's going to be 5 comments if this was total trash. But then it came out, and it did well-ish, well enough. It's at 36,000 views. My goal is 100. And
100,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this should definitely push it over. This podcast itself.
Good,
the 120 people that listen to this.
If everyone watching this podcast goes and watches the special,
five to 10 times,
1,000 of their friends,
that's
to watch the special. Also, we will hit our goal.
Yeah, and then you'll, dude. Well, I mean, I know you're a guy who, I mean, you can see it in your delivery, and your your anxiety is clearly your co-writer. I feel like.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're one of the few guys I see that does it, but does it right. In my opinion, where it's just yeah, it's a thing, but you also know how to make it funny too. And it was one of the things I really noticed when I watch your shit, man. It's you don't well, I have anxiety, so I'm not going to write a punchline to this. You're like
finding the thing that's funny, finding the flaw in the logic of the anxiety,
the absurdity of it, the irony of it, whatever
the cyclical nator of it.
Yeah, the flawed logic that gets in your head. You're one of the few guys I see that does that. Where I'm like, oh shit, because I all have anxiety, and you're like, and I.
Well, I have a new joke.
Oh yeah.
Or punch of fact.
It usually turns out as something that you really thought. Then you're like, all right, I can punch this up.
I'm in therapy.
Yeah.
And my therapist tells me that I have anxiety and depression, which is classified as a mental illness.
Okay.
But I kind of think not having anxiety and depression right now is a mental illness.
It's a weird time.
If you see someone skipping down the street, it's like that is a mentally ill person.
Absolutely.
If you see someone happy with everything going on right now, that is a mentally ill person. When I see someone that looks depressed and full of anxiety, I'm like, yeah,
brother,
their eyes are open. They're living in this reality, this shared reality.
They get it, man. They get it exactly. No, I
not having anxiety and depression.
Well, no, yeah, I'm similar where I'm just like, yeah, I've had a couple down days, but also, hey, I got in a car wreck earlier, and the girl I wanted to go with canceled on me. So I'm like, okay, I should be feeling shitty right now.
Not to down, yeah.
Yeah.
My therapist does delineate the difference between justified.
Yeah.
There is a difference between justified
Yeah.
anxiety and depression versus and I mean, I do have the one where I just wake up and my skin is on edge, and that's and it's like I can't even tell you why I'm filled with anxiety and sad, I just am.
have you ever tried like mushrooms or anything like that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I don't. he's like, well, I'm on them right now.
I'll tell you something. I don't think there's no such thing as a microdose for me.
Oh no, I just dose.
But people talk about the microdose mushrooms. If I ingest portobello mushrooms, I hallucinate.
Some good lasagna.
Yeah, I can't. There's people are like, I'm just microdosing. I'll eat one mushroom and teleport to another dimension, and it does not calm me down. I don't understand these people using it for anxiety. I'm out in public on mushrooms, having the worst time of my life.
Oh, I can move that if that's too much. Sorry, but
I was hiding behind.
Oh, you were. Dude, I try to make it good where you can. I want to turn you into a prop comic now, Josh. Here we go. No,
I'm a little bit of a prop comic.
No, you had the prop. No, man, that was No, I found that where like mushrooms were like where like I wake up in the next for like 3 or 4 days where I'm just like, all right, the anxiety's gone for a minute, you know. I call it like mental. I call it like brain yoga or something like that.
Well, I do have a joke about how I have a bunch of friends that have gone to the desert and done ayahuasca, and they'll come back and they'll be like, "Oh, you got to go to change your life." Yeah. But I don't believe hallucinogenic drugs will change your life. What I do believe is that they'll make you a smug son of a bitch for a couple of days. Who thinks they're better than everyone else, who knows the truth, who sees the fabric of reality, before you go back to being the same petty piece of shit.
No, it wears off. No, it wears off for me. No.
Joe, I remember I did mushrooms with a friend once.
Yeah.
And while we were on mushrooms, he looks at me and he goes, "Man, money's just a construct, bro." And then a couple days later, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you got those 30 constructs you owe me for the mushrooms?"
He actually said that.
No,
that would have been.
I'm just. He asked for the money, and I'm like, "Oh, you mean the constructs? You mean the 30 constructs?"
Yeah, I'll Venmo you those constructs, dude. I feel like Venmo has kind of been one of those things where it just kind of changed out the concept of money. I remember because I think it was like 2016 when it became like more popular. There's always been like people would pay people, but
I think capitalism run amok is what changed the concept of money. I think going from a world where milkmen could buy houses, to
what we're in now,
the world we live in today is what changed the concept of. I think filling up my tank of gas in my hybrid car for $120 is what changed the concept of money.
Yeah, I've always been like yay. Business capital, that kind of thing, but obviously you have to have safeguards. You can't just have people like dealing poison, and like we're dealing poison now.
I had a bit of a revelation recently.
Was it on mushrooms?
No, it was just through the natural prism of my anxiety and depression. Which was I was walking. So I live in Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh, you moved? I thought you were. Yeah.
No, I've always lived in Hollywood.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah.
And there was an intense amount of homelessness around me, like after the pandemic.
COVID,
yeah. And it really bothered me. And I'd see the tent cities.
It's a downer.
I'd see the tent cities. I'd be like, I'd walk through there like, this fucking tent. And then I realized,
get a job.
And then I realized that like the way I view these tent cities is the way billionaires view me.
Yeah.
They're looking at us. They're walking through our apartment. This affordable housing. Get it out of my house. I have to walk through these affordable houses every day on my way to my gated mansion.
You're like Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett.
My little one-story, 4-bedroom house my girlfriend and I live in is a tent city to these I just gotta get rid of them.
Just Go away.
They're just trying to replace us with AI robot. Like if we
Oh,
could get
yeah.
if we could get rid of all the undesirable people.
Yeah.
And like bear in mind the difference between me and someone living in a tent,
Yeah.
and the difference between Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
and me, a much bigger gap. I'm way poorer in his eyes than that guy.
Yeah.
Like that guy is a possibility to me.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is not.
I like that.
That guy's a possibility to me.
Yeah.
I'm not a possibility
Yeah.
to Jeff Bezos.
Fair.
I could see myself in a tent one day.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos couldn't see himself in a 4-bedroom house on Hollywood Boulevard.
with his wife now. He's got 2 roommates. Bezos having to have roommates. That would be great. That would be dude. That's what I'd love to see. Like I'd love to see some of these guys like not necessarily go to jail, but like have them live in like have them live in a with 3 roommates and I guess they kind of in jail you kind of do have roommates.
Jail is too kind.
Yeah.
A end result for these
Yeah.
people in my mind.
It's I mean, like I've always been one of those people because like my father was like an electrician and he was a union electrician, and then but he also like did his own hustling at night with stuff, and so I was always like, okay, hey man, if you work hard, you know, that kind of thing, and it just seems like that kind of result, especially here in Los Angeles where the income disparity is so freaking huge and the cost of living is so expensive, it's just like it doesn't feel right anymore.
I mean, it's great. I think about this. You know,
yeah.
If I'm out and I give a homeless guy $1.
Yeah. If it's a big if. Yeah.
I do. I
Really?
will.
Oh, yeah?
I bought a guy at Chipotle the other day.
I give guys mute.
I'm happy. It's funny. I'm happier. I'm not happy to do. I'm not happy.
It's like a fountain.
I'm not happy to do anything. but you know, I had somebody has, and also I'm not about like, well, if I give him this money, he's just going to use it for drugs.
Yeah.
I was going to use it for drugs.
Yeah.
Who cares? All he wants to do is the same thing I want to do.
Yeah, we should just share drugs. Here we go.
I was going to use the money for drugs, but if somebody like I had somebody ask me if I could get him Chipotle the other day, I was like, you know what, I'll get you Chipotle.
Oh, this turned into Kid Rock. Sorry about that.
But I do think to my like if I give a homeless guy $1, if Jeff Bezos gave me the equivalent of what $1 for him was to me, I could retire. The proportional dollar to how much money I have versus whatever that proportion.
Like $100,000 to you. Yeah.
You think $1 would be like okay? I'm
What's he got like? What's he got like 48 million? Or it's like I know Elon Musk is.
I'm gonna do the math.
Okay, close to a trillionaire. You're gonna do your own net worth,
and then you can figure out my net worth.
Okay.
Math.
Most of my listeners don't do math. It's okay. It's they
197 billion. I don't even think the calculator.
That's his net worth is one
that high.
Dude, Amazon. Dude, it's crazy.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, that's one. I mean, so that would. God damn, how many fucking zeros?
197.
I won't lie. I've been to Elon. Have you been to Elon Musk's diner?
No.
No. I wanted to go just because I wanted to shit on it, and I wanted to make a video and show how gross it was and that kind of thing. I can't lie. It was like $12 tacos. It wasn't bad. I was just like I wanted it to be horrible. I wanted it to be gross. I wanted to be able to talk shit about it.
It would be Jeff Bezos giving me the equivalent of $1.
Okay.
Is $895,454.
I could retire on that. I could.
I don't think I could retire, but I could.
895,000.
I can make it work.
Yeah, 800. I'm trying to find like a.
Oh wait! Is that our first episode up there? Go up. Go
what?
Up.
That's Shang.
You know what? Send me the first episode too, because
I'll do.
I have a playlist on my YouTube channel where I keep all the.
I got to put the video up. I didn't have the video up for so long. I've been like such a slacker on that. I'm trying to.
That's why I didn't find it. I searched my name and I added to playlist.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your video actually did really well. It wasn't even a video. It was just the audio on YouTube. That was one of the things I was such a fucking pussy about putting shit on YouTube because I didn't want people because I know I don't have like this huge YouTube audience because I never release clips. I never I was one of those guys who was just like the joke has to be perfect before you put it out, and I had to learn to just fucking put it out, man. I had to get over my own anxieties on that, man. Yeah. Anyway, I make it about me. As a comedian is wont to do. I was trying to put music on because we had Beastie Boys earlier, then it morphed into Kid Rock. So, we got Katy Perry now.
Nice. is. Yeah. I mean, she's controversial too. They don't like her either. She was on the Bezos spaceship, and now she's dating Justin Trudeau. But she was also supporting.
He's the
Canadian.
Canadian.
She was also like stumping for Rick Caruso when he was running for mayor.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I saw Spencer Pratt was on your favorite guy Joe Rogan yesterday.
Oh God.
And it's so weird that like reality TV stars are politicians now. Like the guy that was the treasurer,
the president is a reality TV star.
Yeah, the
president.
And even his Department of Transportation guy was one of the guys from Real World or Road Rules, the lumberjack guy.
What's so frustrating is there just was no need. There was no need for us to elect him. This country was, by all accounts, doing fine.
I felt
we didn't need to throw the entire world into the trash.
I felt it was getting better. I didn't feel it was good. I felt it was getting better. I think we were coming out of the pandemic still.
You don't realize how fine you have it.
Yeah.
No. Before him the first time.
2016?
Yeah.
That was, well,
this complacency.
I had worked in politics in 2015, 2016. I was in Oklahoma. I was working on a campaign that, because I'd lived in LA for however long, and then I was out on my ass and I was working on a campaign, and I didn't realize how angry and broke because of like manufacturing jobs and construction jobs that were gone, and like you were talking about how like a milkman could, what's it called? Raise a family. My father raised a family on his own as an electrician, and like a lot of those manufacturing jobs are gone, and people are just angry and resentful. It's not like they're looking for a logical response. Donald Trump is not a logical response. It's a middle finger to the system is what it is.
The response is all he's good at. He's good at one thing, and he's
putting on a
best,
show.
No. He's the best ever at just destroying anything that comes near him.
He's an internet troll.
He's a Sisyphusian. He's a Sisyphusian biblical destroyer of anything that enters his orbit. Yeah. Whether you're on his side, whether you're against it, if you get near it, you will combust.
He went broke owning a casino.
Three. He bankrupted 3 casinos. Yeah. He turkeyed. He struck 3 strikes.
It's greed run amok is what it is. It's just, over.
There isn't even a casino. I think he's so bad at running at casinos. They took the casino out of the Vegas hotel. It's like the only hotel in Vegas without a casino.
His place? I didn't even know that. Jesus. He can't get a gaming license in Nevada.
It's insane.
It's a weird thing. I see why people, if you're broke and depressed, I see why it looks like an option. But once you think about it, it's not.
The answer, if you're voting for him and you know what you're voting for, you're not voting for him to change your life for the better. You're voting for him to change everyone else's life for the worse.
Yeah, it's like I want everybody to be down on my level.
It's like I can't afford to fly anyway. I don't care. I don't care if planes have no jet fuel.
Everything's going to be Spirit Airlines.
I couldn't afford to buy gas when it was $3 a gallon. Who cares if it's $8 a gallon?
Oh, it's a fuck the system.
Fuck it all.
What was the one Dark Knight? Some men just want to watch the world burn, and that's the Trump voter.
33% of this country just want to see the world burn.
Yeah, it's a weird dichotomy of broke people that still fuck with Trump. You know what I mean? I understand if you want lower taxes. I get if you're like a billionaire, but
I understand. As someone who is an independent contractor, let me tell you, I understand wanting lower taxes.
Yeah.
I don't believe I should be paying taxes.
Yeah.
I think
especially for what we got now.
It should just be there's a line at which you start having to pay taxes.
Yeah.
But instead, we've gotten this thing flipped where we're making the higher ups not pay it, and we're paying them, and they're taking them.
Yeah. I'm cool with homeowners. I think like homeowners. I'd say that would be a level. If you can afford a house, you can pay taxes. There we go. How about that? Is that fair?
You probably can't afford a house if you're paying taxes.
There we go. I don't know.
Why? I mean, this is gonna sound Republican-y of me.
It's okay.
But like, why is there anything beyond sales tax? Why isn't it just every dollar spent, a piece
Yeah.
of that is going to someone,
Yeah.
and then to the government, and then
Yeah.
why is it going beyond that?
Yeah, and it seems like the idea of like, hey, these
The wealth hoarders, the wealth hoarders. You have to take the money from the wealth hoarders.
there has to be some level of that.
Elon Musk should not have $500 billion.
He shouldn't have any kind of tax loopholes.
He shouldn't have breathable air.
I hate the fact that he really tries hard to be funny and he's not.
It just goes to show.
You remember what Twitter was like? It used to be a lot more fun. I log on like once a month and I go, oh yeah, I'm never again.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
not,
still look at
it's
Twitter.
It's not that money can't buy happiness
Yeah.
because I look at the people with money. It's not that money can't buy happiness. It's that the money is wasted on the miserable.
All right, go with that.
I look at Trump, I look at Elon, I look
Yeah.
at Bezos. There's like a deep-seated misery in these people.
It's never gonna
and
be
they're
enough.
The ones,
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's the misery. It's the miserable people that get them. I read this like book about Alexander Graham Bell once, and he talked about how he had severe depression, and I'm like, yeah, that's because happy people don't change the world. Happy people are happy with the world they live in.
They're content.
It's the miserable
that
change the world. The misery is what drives progress. Alexander Graham or Thomas Edison lived in a world of darkness, and he needed to create light. Happiness does not change the world.
I mean, it seems like that would be like it's like fuel for your fire. You know, it could be definitely be.
Well, it's like
absolutely.
I always say with open mics, it's like
I think that's it. Yeah.
you know, people think. I don't think you have to be miserable to be funny. I don't think you have to be miserable to be a comedian. I think you have to be miserable to put yourself through the hell that is this business. Because if you're a happy person, even if you're a funny happy person, you'll go to an open mic and be like, oh, that was terrible. My life was way better before I walked through those doors.
The difference between
I'm going to continue to live that life I was living outside of Fourth Wall Cafe. You have to be a certain level of miserable,
insane
to go
in
there every fucking day to be refreshing this fourth wall sign-up sheet to see if any of these miserable fucks drop out.
Fell off the slotted list.
Yeah, and any of these miserable fucks got enough happiness in their life to realize they don't want to go through this. And
It's like another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
And there's a seat on the bus for me now.
Yeah, it's the misery. You need to be miserable to put yourself through this process.
You have to be thirsty for something. I remember I never really thought about that. It just seemed natural to me to start doing stand up, you know, because I had a grandfather who was like a really funny like orator, you know, like dinners and stuff like that, telling stories and those kind of things. And I was just like, oh, I want to get on that level. And then, you know, you have a few friends that tell you you're funny, school or work or whatever. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm in LA. Let's figure this out, you know. And it was just like I remember going to the open mic at the Ha Ha Cafe the first time because you would Google and that would be like, yeah. But the more I get into it, the more I meet people, I was just like, oh, they really have some kind of fire burning. You know what I mean?
Fire, you gotta have that.
Sometimes it's a dumpster fire, but yeah. And it's also weird seeing like the crazy people.
There's no bar for. I think there needs to be a better bar. Well.
Barrier for entry or whatever.
Yeah, it's just it's hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's I love the comics. I love comics. I do. I think
99% of them. I
love comics.
Yeah.
I hate the business. I hate the perpetual shoved in your face of where you stand on the totem pole. The unending industry like
I feel it was. I wish it would be like a little bit more. I feel like democratic, I guess, or not trying to be political, but like where it was just like it was like, hey man, we've had enough of this person, you know. After a while, you know.
I think it's just hard. It's like it's the social media of it all. Really,
social media is fucked.
It's crushing. Well, it's just crushing. Crushing. It's crushing. I think for so many of these comedians who aren't on all of these things to wake up every day and you see people with their JFL auditions and their Netflix is a joke. I got my
your post about those are hilarious. By the way, I just want to let you know.
Kevin Hart's
audition series
show,
or whatever. Yeah,
the Last Comic Standing show, and
Kenan Thompson. Yeah,
don't tell specials, and the don't tell cruises that people are taking, and the
Burt Kreischer cruise,
the Comics Unleashed that everyone's on, and it's like you're seeing some of these people and you're like, how do I get this?
Yes, yeah,
and it's just it's a debilitating thing that is shoved in our face on a daily basis.
It can drive you crazy.
It can drive you crazy.
And
if you didn't see it, if all that was going on, but it wasn't in our face, we'd be fine doing everything. I'd be fine just producing my shows.
The ignorance is bliss, the ignorance is bliss of it, kind of.
Comedy, but it's like I think about like The Gravy, and it's like it's hard. It's like if you do this because you like doing it, you will be happy. But the moment you start wanting the gravy is the moment you'll start being miserable because you'll see all this gravy everywhere.
And then once you get a little bit, you want more.
It's like walking around seeing beautiful women all over LA and being being alone. It's like maybe or it's no different than that temptation of like being in a good relationship and then also on social media having all these models shoved in your face constantly and making you go, what else is out there on me that I'm not having right now? It's like when you have probably everything you want right there.
Yeah. I feel like social media is definitely changed. I felt like recently where like I can log into Instagram and I could scroll through and I could see like the first 5 posts. One of them is somebody I'm actually following. You know what I mean? And then it's like 4 people that are like, why is this here? Why? What are we doing?
And truly, even from the other side of that, like, I have 56,000 organic followers. I mean, a lot of them came from people misunderstanding a post of mine.
Your shit is wild
regardless of which I didn't cheat to get my followers. I had no control. I did no like bot. No that. Yeah. Meanwhile, like my posts get shown to like 3,000 people.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's 56,000 of them. I'm sure I understand that not all of them are on all.
Or there's it's not you recruiting bots, but bots follow you. You know. Yeah.
I guess that's probably what happened. I probably got a big bot. Big
I'm big in the bot community.
It feels like that.
Fills the void.
But when I look at the names, they look real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not your fault. That's not you. That's them. Or that's the whatever. Most of my followers came because of a picture I took with Ariana Grande and Mac Miller.
Cool. Ariana Grande went to my high school.
She did?
Yeah, I'm a little older than her. But, my video journalism teacher loves to message me. Yeah. You're the second most famous person from North Broward. I'm like, quite a gap. Quite a gap. The difference between me and someone that's not famous at all is much closer than the gap between Ariana Grande. It's like your Jeff Bezos to me and me to the homeless person is Ariana Grande fame to me and me to completely unknown regular person with a private Instagram account.
You're in the top 5 though. You're in the top 5, bro. You're on the.
And I look at those those people with private accounts. I'm like, get out of my face. Get out of here.
Garbage. I've got things to do.
Can the mayor just get rid of them? Throw them into a jungle cage somewhere and let them fight it out for themselves.
Go on your own social media. Get off of mine.
I've thought about much more recently, like all these things that all these dark thoughts we'll have about the homeless people. I'm just like, just know that those are the dark thoughts the wealthy are having about us.
I had never really thought about that.
You see a homeless person light one of their tents on fire and you shake your head. They see one of us light a factory on fire. They're like, shame. It's a shame.
Like the Kimberly Clark.
Burning their own factories.
Where are they gonna do?
Truly a shame.
I had a thought where I didn't. This was a mushroom thought, or it may have been a weed thought, but it's all the same. Like living in an apartment is kind of like renting a room in a house, but it's like a much bigger house. Does that make sense?
living in an apartment, it's like renting a room in a house.
in a mansion, because like it came to me like because I knew a girl who lived in a mansion, was outside the Hollywood sign, and it was every room had been in the house every bedroom had been turned into its own studio apartment. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like what we're doing here, man. You know, it's just like we feel like, oh, this is my own thing. You're really just subletting a room. It could be 2 rooms. It could have its own bathroom, but it's just like whenever you do it at scale, it's just the billionaires. It's basically the billionaires against us. I'm not sure what we're watching now. Something with
Daft
the
Punk.
oh, with the Weekend. Oh, I feel it coming. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big I got into the Weekend during pandemic when it was like.
During the pandemic, I was editing music videos for the Weekend.
Oh
I
shit!
edited a music video and I worked on his Super Bowl show.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, that you did. You worked on the suit. That was was in the one in Tampa. That was fucking amazing. Yeah. Dude, I loved that. I love that. A lot of people are like weirded out by him, but I'm like, he's got that.
Everything was a little weird during the pandemic. I was working for this pretty brilliant director named Emil Nava, who kind of had like figured he like created like the pandemic hit and he just kind of created an ecosystem for creating content for these major artists.
Yeah.
In with all the pandemic restrictions, and there was some pretty cool stuff we did.
Yeah.
One of which was a Weekend music video.
No, yeah. I forget that you edit. Yeah. I mean, so tell me about on the special. You recorded here in L.A.?
UCB.
At the UCB theater?
Yep.
It looks great, man.
I know. You know, I'll tell you one thing that I'm like a little bothered about. I understand the decision.
Well, just because it's a good stage, it's good setup, good lighting.
Well, it was an 800-pound gorilla decision.
Okay.
That I understood. They didn't tell me. I found out the moment the special dropped that this happened.
Well, okay.
The second it started. I had edited the special, and I had kind of created what I felt was a very cinematic quality to it.
Your
edit? There was a 30-second intro.
Uh-huh.
There was a 30-second intro. And they kept the outro.
Yeah,
but I felt like
shave.
With the intro and outro, the special elevated from feeling like just a special to almost kind of like a short film that 45 minutes was a stand-up.
More cinematic vibe to it.
It was literally 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It was outside UCB.
Okay.
You see people coming in, 1 minute till showtime, and then it cuts to me puking, and then I look up and I go, "Let's do this," and walk out.
Yeah, no, it taps into the anxiety that you bring to it. Yeah,
that's what it taps into the anxiety of doing this. And then my first joke is about being nervous filming a special.
Yeah,
and
I'd rather be after the special.
And it's funny because this person's sort of I kind of don't like this person on many levels, but Gianmarco Soresi had just done a thing where he started his special and it cuts right into him starting, and that there was like a whole article about how this is like the right way to do things and I think that 800-pound was like, that seems to be the answer. We're going to cut right into it starting with this first joke and get rid of this. And I understand that there are probably a lot of people who would have turned on my special, seen me puking, and been like, "Nope." But
it's not a bring in.
I think there were a lot of people who would have appreciated that, and I think that if you got the full experience of the special, it would have been better. So
I always forget that I have to look at things that I make through other people's eyes. That's one of the.
I understood it. Yeah. I've accepted it. I'm bothered by it.
I don't agree. No, I
hope to one day just be able to put it on my own YouTube channel the way I intended.
The director's cut, if you will. There we go. Yes. Behind the paywall.
Exactly.
There we go. Yes. Where nobody can see the video.
Well, there actually is a version of it that is behind a paywall where you can't see that.
Oh, really? Is that you got
a thing called Disruptor, which like originally was releasing the special, but
oh yeah, I remember you were telling me about that last time.
There's like a whole whole issue.
Okay, well, we'll just leave. We'll talk about that one off air. So you filmed it. Was it what you do like one take or do a couple?
I did one show. I got one shot.
Fuck yeah, man.
I wish
that's punk rock as fuck. I don't know if you realize that. I mean, no.
Well, I often joke sometimes about people who do 2 recordings because I'm like, you know, I guess you'll feel more comfortable and safe in your first one knowing you have a backup.
Yeah.
But if that first one doesn't go well, you're not going to feel that confident going into the one right after it. You're not going to feel You're going to feel more pressure going into that second taping if the first one doesn't go well than you did going into that first one if that was all you were doing.
You're like a relief pitcher who just got shelled, and just gave up the game-winning run. And you're like, all right, I'm going to go back out on Thursday.
And it's weird, I don't I think it was a really good set. I think it
was great.
I thought I did a good job.
Yeah.
I look back at it and I don't think I have my full 100% energy. I'll look at other tapes of me and be like, ooh, if only I was if only I'd hit this level.
That note or shorter. Yeah.
It just I'm cutting the clips and I'm going I know I've done these jokes better at other times.
Yeah.
And I almost think that maybe part of the challenge was I had such a supportive room.
They were juiced in.
They were such a supportive room that I lost a little bit of the feeling of needing to work for it.
Well, also the way you do it, it works. You know what I mean? It's like oh, we got more Katy Perry. That's actually a funny video.
I was last Friday. I thought it was a Friday movie. I was like, where's Chris Tucker?
Well, Chris Tucker's got an annoying voice. Because it so much of it is you're going at yourself. You know what I mean? And so many people can go, okay, especially that crowd where they're like, oh yeah, I felt that way, or I've had not maybe to the animated level that you'll do it, but they like, fuck yeah, I've had that feeling, the self cringe or whatever. Yeah, you're really fucking funny and you really tap into that well, man. I know you don't like compliments.
I love compliments. I just don't show it well.
I had to learn when people.
I hate compliments from my family and girlfriend.
Really? All right.
They mean nothing to me.
You're like, you're supposed to say these.
I appreciate it. It's better than them saying something mean, but
if you say something mean, I can use this in the next recording.
but the meaningfulness of it is meaningful.
Yeah.
It is important that you're supportive to your spouse and children. However, just know that it means nothing to them. It means something only in that it would mean something if you weren't.
All right.
It means something only in that it would mean something if you weren't.
Yeah, well, you can use that. You can use that for material later.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something like you kind of built up defense and walls and stuff like that? You think?
Built up defense.
I realize that. I have no idea what you're talking. I don't even know what you shot. Oh,
the mic thing.
Well, whatever. Don't worry about it.
I'm a fidgeter.
I'm sorry, I turned this into a therapy session.
Built up defense and walls.
I know. I felt like where I knew where I wouldn't take compliments just because I was just like, I got to be on edge all the time. I got to be on edge, and I realized that was like a defense mechanism for me. Like when I was like a teenager, and
random people love compliments.
Yes.
Love it. I want to hear nothing more than how great I am from anyone that doesn't have to tell me that.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, I like to create such an environment where people don't want to give me compliments.
All right.
And then still give it to me.
Okay.
Where it's like it goes against the fiber of that they look at me and they go like, God, I can't believe I'm about to tell him that was good. I want them to look at me and go like, I know he's gonna just take
because
this.
it has like more weight to it. It has more more panache
almost
to it.
Like imagine wanting to tell Trump he did something right. You know, you look at him. It's like the idea of saying anything positive to that monster is so off-putting.
Yeah,
it's so like to be like, I think about I've thought about like what if I was in another country and got arrested and was put into some prison for just being American for some bullshit. Which in reality would probably largely be Trump's fault.
Yeah, like you're traveling abroad and then we happen to go to war with France or something.
I'm in a fucking prison in some country and it's miserable and it's the most horrifying experience. And then the Trump administration brings me home and then I have a migrant and I have to say
God damn it.
Thank you.
God
the challenge. because I don't. Because listen,
Yeah.
I'll thank him before
Yeah.
I choose to be in that prison.
Yeah.
I am a coward. At my core, I'm a coward.
If it's a choice between saying something nice to Trump and prison rape,
Even though in reality, if you really think about it, I'm probably only in that prison because of him.
possible. Well, I mean, like, who was the WNBA player like in Russia?
Griner. But that all happened during Biden.
Okay, did she get out during Biden?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then that's a bad example. Yeah, I don't I don't think Trump would have ever done anything.
But like
Yeah. It would. It also, it's just like somebody who really wants compliments and wants to hear that is kind of gross. You know that you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's my grossness.
And so it's probably maybe like it's
that people can see the drool out of the side of my lips.
Yes.
The compliment
Yes.
coming my way for the thing I did, and they don't want to give it to me, but they're compelled. They're compelled by the greatness of what I've done to tell me how amazing it was, and feed
That ego.
the saliva that seeps out of the sides of my mouth. That's the true compliment.
Yeah, it's
When
weird.
you're a bad winner and they still tell you congratulations.
Oh, he's like an '80s movie villain or something like that still needs the fucking praise.
Like when you see someone who's like a terrible loser that I mean, but will be like, you cheated, and won't just won't be gracious in defeat.
January 6th types.
But then they win and they're like, hey man, really great, really great. It's like fuck you. And I am that person. I am.
I sometimes do that. I sometimes do that just to diffuse things. Where I'm just like, you can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna say something nice, and you'd be like,
I had a roommate that I was good friends with, that I traveled to Europe with.
Okay.
Decide he didn't like me anymore after watching me play Madden with my other roommate.
Were you just like a dick winner?
Yeah, he was just like, oh, this is a bad person. When it comes to competitive
pursuits,
short-term competition,
like a Madden, like a game of Madden,
it brings out the worst in me.
Oh, really?
Like a game of Madden. I mean,
you tap into something, huh?
I tap into something, and it's like. And it's a drive that drives me in general.
Yeah.
And I think
it may make you a better player.
And I think I'm a good person for the most part.
Yeah.
But nobody's perfect.
Yeah. You could sniff out a screen pass like no other whenever you tap in. Yeah.
My competitiveness is a problem.
Who's your team? Will you go with
I
Dolphins?
try to play the Dolphins.
Yeah.
It makes it extra rewarding when I beat someone with a shitty team like the Dolphins.
You got Tyreek.
But I don't play much anymore. I played so much during the pandemic. I got top 10 percentile on online.
Fucking Christ, that's challenge.
Once I got in there, though, I started losing to everyone because then you're just entering a world of people who are just like too good.
Oh, that's all they do. I mean, it's not people that ever leave the house and that kind of thing. And it's just I don't know if he's still.
It was depressing getting into the. I gotta tell you though, when that happened, instead of being like happy about it, I was like, this does nothing to change my life, and it makes me sad. I'm like great at something that doesn't matter at all, and I'm not great enough.
Do you do the headset? Did you do the headset whenever you played and talk shit? Or
sometimes, mostly.
Yeah, I was always a video game in the room kind of guy. I never really played online against anybody. But like I'm. Also, the Dolphins. I don't. Maybe he's lost a step or something. Tyreek Hill was one of my favorite players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
not. They're all gone.
Is he? Is he gone now?
We're in full tank mode. Right
you're going for the number one pick now. Yeah, I guess so. He's obviously chaos.
I wouldn't be surprised
off
if
the
we
field, but
don't win a game next year.
Really going for the 0-16, huh?
I mean, we did get like a decent quarterback to replace Tua. We got the. Green Bay backup from last year.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The guy behind Jordan Love. Yeah.
But nonetheless, still, I'd be surprised. We've decimated our team so much. We got rid of Waddle. We got rid of Tyreek Hill.
Jesus.
I don't
draft
know
picks
if we
and
got
stuff.
rid of Devin Achan.
Yeah.
But we got rid of a lot.
I've done a thing recently where it's almost like sacrilege. Oh, I love this video. I recently gave up on my football team. I've transferred allegiances. I was a Raiders fan for so long, and they've just I'm done. You know,
You
if
don't
they,
like the Vegas Raiders? You guys are number 1 pick this year. You guys might be good next year.
they're gonna want
Mendoza.
they're probably gonna take Mendoza, which good for them. And it's just I'm just so tired of them. I don't know. I liked it when I was okay with them being shitty when they played in a shitty stadium, but then when they're in a nice stadium and now they're still shitty, I can't really co-sign on it. Maybe Tom Brady is the answer for him, but I've transferred my allegiances to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the
Listen, I've stuck with the Dolphins, and they've done nothing for me my entire life.
yeah. What was it like? When was the last time they won? Like 72? Was that the undefeated season? I think, or something like that.
I think they won
76
They were at
maybe.
least in the Super Bowl in
The 80s, against Joe Montana. Dan Marino played Joe Montana.
82.
Yeah,
They
but
went to
that's
the
probably
Super
before you were born.
And they
right?
went to the Super Bowl in
Yeah.
84.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
they might have won in 82.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah, it was before you were born, probably.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
84. The last time they went to the Super Bowl was the year before I was born.
Oh shit, man, that's wild. Yeah,
Um,
and it would be great too because it's like they'd get the home stadium too. So yeah, I don't know.
for
I'm more of a
finally-
college guy, but I'm kind of I feel like I need to stop watching football because I feel like it just depresses me now. I don't know. My teams are I don't know. My team may be good. Anyway, yeah, no, dude. Also, I wanted to say your shit online, especially like you tap in so well with comedians, and I've always tried to avoid doing it, but you do it right. You know, I where it's just like so much you do it correctly, and I'm always afraid of doing it.
I
Yeah.
have multiple thoughts on it.
Okay.
One thought is, people say it's very inside baseball. It's not for everyone, and
Yeah.
I guess I agree with that. But I also just do think there is a quality of it that does translate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a truth, and I also think more people than ever are comedians and content creators. So I do still feel like I'm speaking. I went on a hike the other day.
Like to the back of the room.
I went on a hike the other day. And
Yeah.
I passed by 4 people in total.
Yeah.
On my hike, there were 4 people I passed.
Yeah. Oh, up here. Yeah.
No, not up here. It
yeah.
was over at Griffin.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
I passed 4 people.
Yeah.
All 4 of them were comedians.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, everyone is a comedian. I'm just making it for what everyone is.
I see. There's like 3 or 4. I'll see at least once a week when I do Runyon. Yeah. So.
And then I do think there is cringe. But what I think is cringe is when I see people just bitching. Just whining about
Negativity
it.
without the funny.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Well, all we do is whine about everything. I get it.
Yeah.
At least be funny when you're complaining and whining.
Yeah, have
And
the punch to it. Add the punch.
I'm trying, what I find is something will happen. I'll get upset about something. I'll wake up one morning and see that everyone I know is on the Kevin Hart show and that I didn't even get an audition.
Okay.
And then I'll say to myself, what is the thing that bothers me about this?
Yeah.
What is hurting?
Yeah.
And then I'll also just notice that, I'm feeling bad about my career while simultaneously dealing with the fact that Trump might blow up the world today.
The external threat, yeah.
And I'm just like, that's the funny thing is that it's like there's this.
You take
threat,
this
this threat of the world ending,
yeah.
and also how do I get an audition for this show?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the humor of the experience we're all going through.
The parallel experience of it, where
You know,
it's just like you're comparing one to the other, and it's very funny, man.
The Netflix is a joke, everyone but me, and maybe that might not be true, but everyone but me, I'm like, you wake up in the morning and every third post is another person you know.
Good,
on
good for
Netflix
you,
is a
great.
joke.
Yeah.
And then I put okay, here's the post, everyone but me. At some point, you'd love to perform at.
I did one for a friend who he runs a Valley once a month show, and then I convinced everybody. I put it into Netflix as a joke thing, and there were people that were actually on board with it and trying to get onto it. It was like a shitty Valley bar show, and they were like, "Hey, congrats! You think I could get on board?" I thought it was just it was. I did it without his permission. But he found the humor in it. He found that the people that were coming out of the woodwork trying to get onto it was the hilarious part of it. I don't know. Dude. Netflix as a joke is. I believe it's a real thing. But it's also I don't know what it is. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's good. It should be done. I think it's like the new JFL. Comedy Central kind of turned into. They hired everybody that was at Comedy Central on
I don't know
Netflix.
I don't know what I think about any of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll feel better when I'm on the inside of it.
I'm not able to speak poorly of it right now for reasons I can't say just yet.
Nah,
But
I get it. Yeah.
But
I'd speak a lot more positively if I was involved. I'd say that.
But again, it's great that it's helping who it's helping, and
that's a good credit to have. I get it.
There's a perpetual feeling that I think a lot of comedians, myself included, feels about like just the unending barrage making people feel down and wondering like, where is that barrier? How is somebody I watch bomb at open mics on Comics Unleashed? And why haven't I been asked? How is everyone I know on that show? What am I missing to get that opportunity?
I mean, like you were saying, like open mics are just it matters, but I think it's more like I felt that way when I've seen people like I know bomb, you know, and then they get they get the shit, and I'm like it's weird because open mics, we forget open mics are difficult, you know, and it's fucking weird when I see people like pop that I know. I've seen bomb everywhere, but then I was just like, maybe I'm seeing like the worst version of them. I guess I don't know. Like you talk about and also like open mics have changed so much with the whole slotted system. I was just used to, hey, just go in, get up, go to 3 other places, and then it's just like, I don't know. It just feels there was a lot more punk rock, I guess, and like what was the place over here, Sycamore, where it was just like get up, go, then go somewhere else. You know, it was never hey, we all need to sit here and watch the other person. We need to watch this person that we know has 3 credible rape allegations do their material.
I think there's something to the forced staying, but I'm not anti-slotted.
Yeah,
it's a business. It's
a place
for people to go and work on their craft at any time of day. And it has to pay its bills.
I forget about that.
It's created a system of paying its bills for being it's education. It's low quality, and it's inflation proof. It's the one thing I know that hasn't gotten more expensive as everything else has.
That is true.
The Arizona iced tea of,
the 99 cent
comedy.
Arizona iced tea. Sorry, I got like really inside baseball on that. Yeah, that's very funny. Dude. Let me give me 30 seconds. I'm going to do the ad read, everybody. Guys, if you are someone who enjoys THC, I want to tell you about a seltzer-based drink. It's called Good Feels. They are non-alcoholic seltzers. There are no sugar, no calories. They come in multiple flavors. Check out their website. Good Feels. If you want to use my promo code, it helps out the show. And you get, I believe, 20% off. Look at the thing. I'm not exactly sure. They got multiple flavors. They also do THC gummies delivered to your house. You can subscribe on a monthly basis or a weekly basis and get even more savings. Definitely check that out. It is goodfeels.com. Use the promo code OVPoints. Thanks. Helps out the show. Appreciate it. I'm back. So, had to use my old radio voice. Shit.
I do have to get running.
Oh, you do? You had to run? All right. Sorry about it. I didn't ask.
No worries.
Dude, so people can find the it's if you just Google
Drew Rogaine Experience.
Drew Rogaine, yes. Yeah.
You can find it on 800 Pound Gorillas YouTube. There's a link on my Instagram.
I'll link it in the comments. Definitely click on it. Check it out. Absolutely. It's fucking funny.
Thank you.
Follow you on social, Josh Edleman.
Edleman Comedy.
All right. And yeah, dude. Fucking thanks for coming on, homie.
Thanks for having me. Really
fucking yeah, man.
Super fun chat.
All right.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.